I am buying his love. He does not like it. He did not like it at all. Buying his love failed. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays and welcome back to another Sims 4 scenario. We've done a couple of the ones up here in the welcome scenarios, which I'm assuming are the tutorial scenarios, because especially the second one I did, the first one wasn't so bad, but the second one I did was very much a tutorial. And then there's recommended for you. Now I am playing with a mod, which is the Twisted Mexi All Scenarios mod. So if you're looking at your scenarios list and you see some in here that are not in your scenario list, that will be why. It's because they were time limited by EA. And then we have challenge scenarios, and I'm like, well, I feel like the other two, I mean, especially the first one took a bit longer to play because I'm trying to do these in one video, but the challenge scenarios do sound a bit more interesting. And we've played a couple of single girls so far, so I thought we might do a couple. I was thinking maybe we would do Rom-Com. Two engaged Sims have a great friendship, but the romance has died. It's complicated, doesn't even begin to describe their relationship. Can an aspiring comedian find humor in their personal life, make it big in showbiz, and keep their personal life from falling apart? I'm hoping I don't have to get to like level 10 of the career. That would be completely impossible to do in one video. Their story endings: we can make it to the comedian branch of the entertainer career, get their romantic relationship to lovers or greater, so the existing one, make it to comedian branch of the entertainment career. I guess that answers my question about whether or not we need to get to level 10, and broke up with their initial partner, make it to the comedian branch, soulmates with their initial partner, or their initial partner has moved out or is deceased. That's a little bit ominous, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to play this scenario. I have to create a couple of Sims because this isn't one where they provide the Sims. I have to make two Sims for this, so I'll get back to you guys when I've got everything set up. All right, you guys, it's taken me like probably an hour because I've spent way too long on this. But this is our wannabe comedian. Her name is Missy Lachlan. I chose that surname. The Sims random name generation came up, and because it has the word laugh in it, it appealed to me, but it is pronounced Lachlan. She is self-absorbed, a goofball, and ambitious. I wanted to give each of these two Sims a negative trait. Ambitious is a bit negative if you don't work on their career. We're going to be doing that, so it shouldn't be too bad. Self-absorbed is a little bit more negative. And in terms of her interests, she's into like pranks and jokes and all that kind of thing. She likes high energy Sims. She likes comedy, you know, all the things you'd expect. She's also into video gaming because I decided in their backstory, this is how these two bonded. They were both gamer teens at high school, and it gave them a common interest, but they're very different personalities. I'm not going to go through all Missy's outfits. We'll see them as we go. I did give her multiple outfits, which was part of the problem. She's got cute earrings in pretty much every outfit, and I've put her on the joke star aspiration because it is the one that you would expect her to be on. Her fiance in this rom-com is Devon Reed, who is a bookworm. Yes, the name's also a pun, but again, the game came up with it and I was like, okay. So he's a bookworm. He loves the outdoors. He's really into gardening, likes getting dirt under his fingernails. He's socially awkward. He struggles in the kind of social situations with lots of people around that Missy thrives in. And I thought that could be their point of difference. Now, he's into nature, he's into writing. The one thing that I think could cause issues, he likes cerebral Sims. He likes talking about deep thoughts and that kind of thing. That means he doesn't like goofballs. So there's a chance they're going to start off with a little bit of a bad relationship compatibility, but also everything else I've given them is like neutral to one another. So they're our two Sims. Now, I have no idea how many starting funds we're going to get. I'll probably do what I've done in the past and put them in a gallery download and then modify it. They will be in the same neighborhood in Newcrest as the other two scenario Sim families that I've played because, like I've said to you guys before, I'm trying to fill out Newcrest with scenario families. All right, so it's moved us in with the pop-up that we get. Wait, it's giving him family oriented. We haven't done anything yet. I'm not averse to him being family oriented, but I'm going to say no because we haven't actually played him yet. That's so weird that it's done that up front. We'll start by having a look at their relationship. Engaged, best friends, it's complicated. They feel deeply wounded by one another. So we'll quickly check their skills. She's got charisma, comedy, and cooking level 2. And he's got, oh, I see. It's given them the same skill set because it doesn't know which Sim you're going to make be the comedian. So they both have the same level of comedy. It did, on this scenario, give us the starter funds. I downloaded this base game starter home by Get in the Vano Have. I believe I've said that right. I've obviously made some changes like I always do. Aside from anything else, it was actually oriented this way on the lot, and I was not about that because they spawned over here and I'd like them to spawn at the front door. So I rotated it, which meant I had to move the garden. It was a 3-bedroom place, but because it's just the 2 of them, I turned the 3rd bedroom into the lounge room and made this the study. It's also made over in my style, which is timber floors, neutral walls. I meant to put some tiles in here, but I forgot. Also, this window is super low compared to the other 2. Good work, me. Love that for me. I'm actually going to lower these and I'm going to put that there because I feel like they're more likely to be able to look out that window. I added a back door as well. Everything else is largely the same, except I upgraded the bed. I upgraded these 2 appliances slightly. I've given them a new TV and a gaming console because I'm like, if these 2 are gamers and that's how they met and that's how they bond, I want them to have a way that they can play games together, and that is the way. I couldn't afford much because we've got like 287 simoleons left. I couldn't afford much in the way of gardening things for little Devon here, but I did buy a couple of packets of starter veggies, so they might be all right. It is midsummer, so I'm going to get him to open those so he has something to plant because he's our little gardening boy. I don't know if it's going to give us it looks like it's just giving us the 4 kind of outcomes rather than giving us goals. So it's not as top-down directed, which is interesting. So first thing I guess I have to do, she's currently a shelf stocker and he's a table cleaner. So it's given them both, oh sweetie, that happened right out the gate. It's given them careers, but they want to both be in different careers. That's so cute. They're not as badly off as I thought they'd be, honestly. I'm actually going to just give these 2 a little bit of separation. She's going to come in here. Do we have a mirror? I assume there's a mirror somewhere in this house. There is. Come over here and give yourself a pep talk. And then I'm going to have her apply for a job. And I'm going to have him also apply for a job. Actually, I should have him. What veggies did we get? Mushrooms, which don't grow in summer, and taro root grows in summer. We could plant some taro root. So I think what I'm going to say is Missy's taking this moment of self-reflection and she's like, I'm going to do the thing I've always wanted to do. He's probably terrified. Is it entertainer? Yes. So she wants to be a comedian, but she's got to be an entertainer. That means we're going to have to buy an instrument. Eee, that's bad. Write jokes or practice music. Can we write jokes on the computer? Because we do not have a microphone. Is that a thing she can do? It is a thing she can do. That's going to be really sad for him because if he wants to be a writer, he's going to need to use the computer too. That could also be a source of tension for us. So I think Devon's well, how come she gets to do her thing? The question is, he likes writing and he likes gardening. So do I have him be a gardener or do I have him be a writer? We could actually go either way. I haven't played either of those careers in a hot minute, to be honest with you. From a let's metagame this and have them be compatible in terms of what they're doing. If I have him be a gardener, they're not going to be fighting for the computer. He's quitting being a table cleaner and he's entered the gardener career. I mean, gardening is one of the best ways to make money in this game. Oh my god, we have Welcome to the Neighborhood! And it's all of the Sims that I know. That's amazing. If this is the first scenario you're watching by me, I've done 2 other scenarios. They all live in the neighborhood. Farah Novell was our party sim who moved into the neighborhood and wanted to get to know everyone. That was our tutorial sim, basically. Then we have Nova over here, who was the one who was under his shadow. He's her friend still, despite my better judgment. And they live together as housemates. But in the course of that, she also developed a bit of a flirtation with Yuku Panipo here, who I decided they got together afterwards and moved them in because I was like, I want these Sims that I've played before to be in my neighborhood. This is obviously a new development area with a bunch of young people moving in because the houses are cheap. Let's do some funny introductions to everybody. Oh, look at him. He's still going. I mean, he is socially awkward. He would definitely leave it to Missy. I guess we could call to meal so everybody can have the fruitcake experience. I could ask everyone about their career. That's a super awkward conversation for some of these Sims, to be honest, because Lewis got his ass fired by being a workplace bully. To be fair to Lewis, and I have had time to think about this, in that scenario, the premise is he is a childish Sim and he was calling her the kind of names you call a Sim who you're teasing as a childhood friend. So I genuinely don't know that he was trying to bully her. I think he thought he was being jokey, but he effectively did bully her. Oh, this is a new mod I got, by the way. Exercise together. So I'm going to have Devon introduce himself to everyone as well. We're just going to greet our new neighbor. Oh, she's mad. Oh, because her fiance walked into the room. Let's make a joke about marriage. That'll go well with the fiance, I'm sure. I think he'd probably be trying to be a good host, but not in a way that involves talking to people. I like that we actually got a welcome wagon. This is the first time in doing all these scenarios that they've actually gotten a welcome wagon. Oh, she has excellent compatibility with Farah. Good compatibility with Yuku Panipo. Good compatibility, or amazing compatibility with Nova, but my first impressions mod has said not so much. And good compatibility with Lewis. So she gets on with everybody. So he's got good compatibility with everybody too, except why is Lewis on? Oh, I haven't locked my computer. Lewis and Nova are both IT nerds, so we're going to lock computer for everyone but the household. And then we're going to come over here and I'm going to do a rude introduction to him because he's on my computer. How is the mermaid criticizing the nature maniac? Anyway, it's fine. It's like, how dare you get on my computer? But they like each other. Getting mixed messages from my mods versus my actual game, but that's fine. I might actually have him escape out the back. He's feeling overwhelmed and socially awkward. You dislike gardening, sure. Honestly, stop doing it. Oh, this is concrete. That's interesting. That was in the original download. They may have done it deliberately, but at some point I will tile the bathroom because it does look a bit sad. I'm going to have him go to the bathroom and then maybe actually like go for a jog or something. I think he would want to not be here. So the welcome wagon has been completed. I like that she got on with some of these Sims. I think we could be friends. Now, we do need to get her promoted, and she is level 1, and we need to get to level 5 of these careers to finish this scenario, so we need to hustle. So she's happy. She's had a bit of socialization. He's currently happy because he's not around his partner. Do they have work tomorrow? He's going to get promoted tomorrow. Although, no, actually, he needs to achieve level 2 gardening, so I need to do something else to get his gardening up. Why don't we scope the neighborhood for plants? Maybe there'll be some other plants we could pick. The other problem is because we're playing all of these in one save, we're gonna have to pay bills on Monday, and she doesn't work for 3 days. Are you kidding me? Show bills information. 354. We can sell the time capsule. I wonder if they'll sleep in the same bed. I have a feeling they will. I don't think that the sentiment will actually prevent them sleeping in the same bed. I wish it would, to be honest with you. I feel like with a deeply wounded sentiment, someone should be sleeping on the couch. They will sleep in the same bed. Oh my gosh, look at his face. What happened to his beard? Shave facial head at preferred length. Hopefully that'll go back to where it was. It's funny how the hair around the sides actually got shorter with the hair that they chose. I don't think they chose very well when they were choosing what the next growth stage looked like for that particular hair. Oh, he's got work in an hour. I'm going to say go to work. Okay, so he's trying to flirt. She's not about that. Yeah, that's not what I was aiming for. An important client is called frantically complaining about broken sprinklers. Devon has been sent to deal with this gardening emergency, but what will he do? Replace the irrigation system or care for the plants by hand? Because technology is overrated. He's gonna replace the irrigation. Okay, he understands the importance of a good irrigation system and decided to replace the clients. I think there's a possessive apostrophe missing there. He's replaced the clients, you guys. No more clients. Gone. No clients. With a wrench in hand, Devon quickly replaced the faulty portions of the irrigation and made it functional within the hour. Look, that's what they hired you to do. That was my logic, right? You, my darling, get off the computer. I know you like computer games. You need to work on your comedy skill. Microphone stand or talking to people. Let's go see if Farah's home. You're a social queen. Maybe I could just tell her lots of jokes. That seems like as good a way as any. Oh, by the way, I gave Nancy a makeover. She keeps wandering this neighborhood and her summer and winter wear were awful. But I discovered when I was doing that Jeffrey is dead. And this is a new save. I think she killed him. What do you guys reckon? Murderer. That's what I'm saying. Also, she had twins. Maybe that's what she's mad about. So this is Farah's house. It's super cute. She's not got anyone living with her, but I did get her a cat. And this is her cat. He randomly generated. In fact, I think I got him via adoption. And I called him Squish because I think he may have suffered some kind of terrible injury. I'm just saying. So let's come in here and tell some jokes to Farah. I feel like these two could actually be really good friends. Let's tell lots of jokes. Lots of jokes. Let's smash out the jokes here. Goof around. I just need to keep an eye on her emotional state. Comedians are dangerous Sims to play. I have had a comedian who did actually die of hysteria before. It was actually Johnny Zest. So she wanted to get comedy level 3. She needs to be funny to 5 Sims. So we do need to tell jokes to 2 more friends. We're going to announce engagement, having hilarious repartee. And I think Farah's like, wait, you guys are a couple? I thought you were just housemates. They're not acting like a couple. Are you okay? Maybe you could... No, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, okay, she is changing. I want to check this mod, actually, so let's do it. Exercise together. Ask to follow for... let's just say walk. If I do this, will they go here together? Oh, they will. Oh my god. So they're kind of like in a group. If I go here, I don't need to like worry about them walking at a different pace because she actually follows, like actively follows. Oh, and then I can say stop following. Oh my god, you can actually have a sim go for a jog with your sim. This mod is game changing. But, you know, we need to tell jokes to 2 other sims, so I will have to have her branch out with who she's met. Hey, Billy. I just need to do a funny introduction and then tell you a joke and then you're free to go. She's outgoing. Let's say yes. That's also the absolute opposite of her partner. Devin's home. He brought home some money. We have money, you guys. All right, you can go away now, kid. I'm done talking to you. Actually, let's tell Nancy a joke. Let's do a funny introduction. She's recently widowed. Be respectful. She's probably very sad. Hey, are you uncomfortable because you're overdressed? All right, own a microphone. If I keep talking to you, are you gonna burn to death? Let's tell her a joke about ducks. Nancy loves to joke about ducks. And go home now, bye. All right, let's leave Nancy. She'll burn to death or she won't. That's not my problem. This guy's stalking my Sims. This is Bearberry Black when he's not in his paparazzi uniform. None of my Sims in this safe have been famous, but this guy has shown up in every scenario. I guess because celebrity Sims do tend to be everywhere. Let's attempt to flirt with him and we'll see how it goes. In the bathroom, really? He accepted the flirt, you guys. I wasn't sure that he would. Now he's angry. So he either blames her or he's blaming himself for giving her the power to hurt him. I mean, you guys are engaged. That's kind of implicit. Okay, so he's feeling angry. She's feeling sad. I wonder if that tells me that she was the instigator of the argument. Like he's got a bit of righteous indignation because she did something wrong and she's feeling sad because she doesn't know how to get him to accept her apology. Maybe I'm gonna have her attempt to apologize. So she's apologizing. He has accepted her apology. I know I keep checking here, but I'm curious to see how overcoming that, how easy that scenario sentiment is going to be to overcome. He's still thinking negative thoughts about her. Let's goof around. I never actually checked their compatibility. They do have good compatibility despite the fact that he doesn't like her being a goofball. Maybe she could make a flirtatious joke. She does like to joke. Oh, and now he feels sad. Maybe he's remembering when he could feel more like at ease with her. I wasn't sure whose side I was going to come down on here, and I feel like it's not that I'm taking sides, but I think I don't resent either of them for the situation they're in, if that makes sense. Come here. You'll feel better out here. Fossilized plant imprint. We have to give that to him. He would love that. So he's out here. He's feeling a bit flirty. Maybe he's remembering, you know, the good times from before the fight that they had. Let's do affection. Give romantic gift. Fossilized plant imprint. So she found it today. She's like, it reminded me of you. This could actually, if he likes it, could be enough to get rid of that sentiment, you know. Does he like it? Does he like it? I am buying his love. He does not like it. He did not like it at all. Buying his love failed. But he's giving her a rose. He's like, well, I prefer my plants alive, but thanks. I will always be here for you each and every day. My love for you will continue to grow forever. Oh my gosh, it's another plant metaphor. It writes itself, you guys. It seems like it's been forever since Missy's been romantic with her partner. It could be anxiety or a gut feeling, but Missy can't help but wonder what her partner is up to, who they're seeing behind her back. He's not cheating on her. I could see that she might be afraid. Speaking of Johnny Zest, Johnny's asked Farah out on a date. I think he should go for it. Johnny is a young comedian like Missy is. Missy has actually gone and spent some money on a microphone because she's like, He's spent so much money on plant seeds, and it's only fair that I get to buy something that is relevant to my new career as well. The problem is this has put them in a situation where they can't afford the bills, and she's not yet earned any money from her career. So I could see that this could cause an issue, but I thought we do need it, and that way, I mean, it helped with the aspiration, but also this is actually the end of the scenario when we get to here. But she needs to like write comedy routines, get a whole bunch of comedy skill, you know, it's a thing. So that's what's happening. So we just had an invite from Farah to go to the flea market. I'm going to say, okay, we have 200 simoleons. We can't buy a lot, but we could use an extra chair, like for the lounge room. She works 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. So I think we could afford the bills by Tuesday, potentially. Hey, Brittany Cho, you know what that means. You guys know what that means. We got to ask for an autograph. Then get it appraised and sell it. Let's go. Please, can I have an autograph, Brittany? Please. You don't understand how poor I am. And I just spent my boyfriend's paycheck on a microphone for myself. Thank you. We immediately get that appraised. Right in front of her. 300. Nice. That'll pay the bills. Can I get another autograph? And then I can have one to hang on the wall. She's probably going to say no. I would. She's like, hang on. Oh, apparently she didn't. Anyway, let's come over here. Oh, here we go. The trash and treasure couch. Now, if I haggle, that could get us an extra sofa. Oh my god, Judith is here. This is a very profitable trip to the flea market, you guys. No? Are you sure? I'll ask one more time. If she says no, I'm going to take it as a sign. Autograph. There we go. Oh my god, is Judith is Judith Ward selling snow globes? That is hilarious. Fantastic. That's like 600 simoleons. This is how we rags to riches. I guess I could just get this appraised and then sell it, right? Because that will more than cover the cost. Oh, 400. I thought hers were worth 600. All right, let's sell that straight away. And we're going to sell that one. And we'll keep that one to actually hang on the wall. I wonder what the comfort level of this is compared to the one we have already. It's probably better because ours is a starter home chair. And then I could re-swatch both of them to match. Okay, we've bought the chair, we've bought the sofa. Is there something here I can get as a gift for our grumpy partner? Stanley the Jackalope Snow Globe. That's actually really cute. I really like that one. I'm gonna buy that one. I don't think I've ever seen that. And we're gonna get Emily as well. And we're gonna get the Jackalope. This obviously would be better if I'd successfully haggled. Maybe she can help me out. I mean, I'm really pushing the friendship now. That one I'm gonna keep. Oh, he needs to get a skill up. Devin, I got you, fam. We're gonna do this. All right, so I'm going to have her attempt once again to give a romantic gift to her partner. Favu, I got you a gift again. Please don't hate this one like you did the last one. Still didn't like it. This guy is hard to please. Oh, hang on. She really appreciated receiving such kind attention. Dude, he just yelled at you. The affection makes her feel extra special. Look, I'm going to say she does like affection. I think she's a bit starved for it at the moment. Oh, it's triggered because he gave her another rose. Can I give him the roses? Can I give them back? Yeah, we got a Vili Finta for you. Does he like that? He likes the flower. That's good. Give him a hug. He's giving it back again. We're just generating roses at this point. This is fantastic. Oh, and she doesn't want to discuss her fears now, so we're going to do that. My heart leaps when you're near. I love you more and more each and every day. Okay, this is almost back to neutral now. How is this going? It's half down on his side. On her side, it is still there. Interesting. The Sims are getting steamy. He's enjoying that fake flower. They can't woohoo, their romance isn't high enough. But the Sims are both feeling flirty and it's overriding the sentiment, so I feel like I'd be a mug not to take advantage of this. Can she kiss him? Yes, she can. We're not having an intense kiss. We're picking plants. Stop. Oh, it's good that they're outside, actually, because he likes being outside. Whisper seductively. This is going quite well. This is going well, you guys. Going very well. Let's try that intense kiss again. I'm wondering if the mod's actually broken. I'll be sad because that's a good animation. Is it going to work? Yes, it is. I love this PDA. Like, Nova's looking out the window. She's like, oh my lord. And Farah's over like, yes, queen. I wonder if because she's been getting on quite well with Farah, whether she's confided that they had a big fight. Especially because Farah's like, well, I didn't even think you guys were a couple. And it's like, well, okay. Charisma level 2. Good work, buddy. I'm going to do it. This may or may not work and may or may not override the original sentiment. But this is a couple that I think they were already woohooing with one another. Okay, he said yes. I mean, guy's not blind and she's very cute. I'm just saying. So we're going to give them a bit of privacy. My joke that she saw them out the window, she's now come over, which makes it a little awkward, but that's okay. So she's like, look, we had such a big fight. It seemed like it was over nothing. It really scared me because I thought, okay, they're lovers. We've ticked that. Be kissed by Missy. Accidental reference to Poppy Playtime. Now, if you're wondering, I do have take pregnancy tests, even though they didn't try for baby. The reason is I have a 10% chance in MC Command Center that she'll get pregnant on any woohoo. Doesn't look like she is. I just keep an eye on these. If I see the double down arrows on bladder or hunger after they woohoo, that tells me she is pregnant. Yes, I put the tragic clown on the wall just because I thought it was very her energy. Alright, you guys, just so you know, I've retiled the kitchen and the bathroom because we had a bit of money. We had like 1,000. Retiled the walls as well because I don't know about not having tiled walls in wet areas. It doesn't seem like a great idea. I've put these 2 chairs here. This I think he got as a promotion reward, so I pulled that out of household inventory and he can use that. I've put the other chair in here for now, but we ideally would like, you know, bookshelves or something in this room. Oh my gosh, that facial hair. Gosh, tell you what, Sims grow hair fast, don't they? I love how he's quote unquote helping. They did say in the patch notes for the most recent patch that they'd fixed it so Sims would actually cook together. And there he goes. He must have heard me complaining. He's like, oh no, she's calling them out on the patch. Quick. But they got a sentiment. Oh my gosh. Is this the moment? Is this the moment, you guys? When you get a positive sentiment to a sim that you have a negative sentiment to, it usually overrides it. So they're deeply connected because they deeply connected in the bedroom and now they're cooking together. Yes. Awesome. So the negative sentiment is gone. So as far as the rom-com scenario goes, all of the romantic outcome options are ticked. So unless he dies, so realistically, now we just need to grind to get her promoted. She's off to work. I'm going to tell her to work hard straight away. He's out here doing garden things. Oh yes. Tomatoes in season. Love that for us. Oh my gosh, look at him. I actually liked the beard that I chose for him, but having facial hair growth on, it's quite annoying. I decided I'm going to have him write. He can blog about gardening tips, which gives him writing skill. I think that might be how he starts. It would be good if I could get him to the point where he can write non-fiction. I think he likes reading fiction, but he likes gardening and the outdoors and the environment, and that's his focus. All right, Missy has been promoted to open mic seeker. She'll now make an additional 13 power for a total of 36. She got a business card holder. Interesting. And she works tomorrow, but then inconveniently not for 2 days in the middle of the week. Oh, this is where we need the violin or the guitar, and she needs to write jokes or practice music. This corner's a bit empty, so we're going to just pop it there. She needs to get promoted tomorrow, and hopefully the days of the week will change. Otherwise, she's going to have a weekend again straight away, which is very annoying. I was hoping she'd stay Monday to Friday, but she didn't. So I'm going to focus on just getting her ready, and I will catch you guys up probably. He's got work tomorrow too, so I'll probably catch you guys up at the end of the day when they get home. However, we need to have an update. However, you won't believe it, Johnny Zest is such a sweetheart. I'm in love. I'm gonna move Johnny in with Farah after I've recorded this. Devin just got a new personality, you guys. I thought I hit record, but I mashed the wrong button. He got the romantic trait because he's sitting in the bedroom reading a romance novel. I love that. He's like, oh, that's how it's done. Sweetie, you're fine. You're all over it. It's all good. We also have a slight problem with getting Missy promoted in that she now has creative fog because I had to play the guitar when she got home from her creative job. Maybe it's actually good that she has 2 days off, but it is going to really impede my ability to get her promoted in a quick fashion. Farah wants to go us to go hang out. Look, I love you, Farah, but we actually have work in 6 hours and I need to get rid of this day's moodlet. Although it does say 6 hours and exercise is a good way to do it. So I'm going to have her go for a jog. I'm hoping this will help. She wants to come over and hang out. Look, you can, but I'm not there. So when she's doing something that actively reduces it, it shows a display time that is half of what it normally is. Oh, no, stop. Everything, stop. Come in here, please. Quick, inside. Don't burn to death. Can you have a glass of water? Will that cool you down? These are like consequences for doing an activity too much moodlets that they've added with the like burnout sort of consequence are actually really interesting. They make it a lot more complicated to do these kind of challenges. All right, we successfully got rid of the day's moodlet. Farah came over and they played computer games and talked. So Brant Hecking, who showed up a lot, we're talking to Farah as well, has just shown up. And obviously Missy's not home. I'm going to attempt to have him... Oh, they're immediately bored with one another. That's wonderful. Because I was like, it'd be good for him to have a friend. But also he's so socially awkward that I'm like, how would these two, I don't even know Brant that well. Brant and Brent. I think they're a cute couple, but I don't really know them. Let's attempt a conversation with a person who we could be friends with. Let's try to make friends. It probably won't work. He's also mad because he got prank phone called by, what's her name? The mage Grace. The spellcaster with the yellow and white dress. So try to make friends is a mod by Carl. What it does is it cues the most likely interactions on both sides of the conversation so they each get to talk. And it doesn't choose things... There are some interactions it excludes, like romantic stuff and that kind of thing. And it tries to make it so it's a balanced conversation. So I've had Sims who actively disliked one another because they had poor compatibility. And with Try to Make Friends, it made it worse. So like Nova, for example, with Lucas, this didn't work for them because they didn't have good compatibility. These two do. So it actually works and it just stops me having to click constantly, especially because all my interactions are wedding related, which is really annoying. Unfortunately, Missy did not get promoted, alas. Also, for those of you playing at home, I can confirm that this mod works to get your Sims to go jogging together. How cute is this? I love this. I've wanted this in the game for such a long time. I had Devin work from home for a day. He is now a seed scatterer where we got a bonus, which is good. He has today off work and so does Missy, actually. Missy has an exciting new fear. Apparently, she can't take disappointment. I don't exactly know what that means. Fear of failure. She'll start to question whether or not she's capable and have difficulty creating quality objects and struggle at work. That sounds awful. How do we get rid of that? She's got a decent amount of aspiration points and there is a potion just to get rid of fears. I may actually, given that I would like to finish this scenario sometime this century, I might actually buy a Fear Be Gone and just get rid of that fear because that, if it's going to affect her ability to get promoted, we don't want that. Also, he caught a cold and then gave it to his fiancée. Very rude. Missy got promoted, you guys. She's now a C-lister. We got a Sim Idol rug. Okay, so she does have work for the next couple of days. We actually just have to write some jokes, which is fantastic. He's out here collecting collectibles because he didn't want to be stuck inside all day, so I thought I'd have him go out. I've spent a little bit of money on a fence for the backyard because it looked a bit weird having this line of plants with nothing behind it. What else did I spend money on? Oh, that's right. I upgraded their toilet. Topiary Tragedy. Devin has been working on a prestigious client's topiary exhibit all week. Tragedy struck today when Devin accidentally cut the head off the client's favourite specimen. Devin has to act quickly. Does he confess immediately to the client or take a risky move and make all the topiary headless as an artistic statement? I feel like cutting the heads off could actually get him fired. I could be wrong here, but it doesn't seem like a great idea. So he did have a small performance loss. He's confessed the mistake. He got berated for clumsiness and called Devin's boss. He had to go back to the store. His boss was understanding of the mistake and felt as if he'd been through enough for one day. Honestly, that is fair and good on his boss. This is so cute. We stan a supportive king. He's cheering her on. Because there's a thunderstorm and she's scared, I'm having her just quickly practice some jokes to try and get her in a confident mood before she goes to work. But, look at him building her up. I love these two. They're actually a really cute couple. It does give a confident moodlet because I got it already, but she's not going to get it now because it's too late. Oh, she did get it. She got the moodlet. Hopefully she is okay now that she's out of the neighborhood. Please don't get struck by lightning. Please don't get struck by lightning. Please don't get struck by lightning. I believe in you. You can do this. You're going very quickly. The lightning will barely be able to keep up with you. It's awesome. Also, I gave Farah a residence key. A local animal shelter has invited Missy to MC their fundraiser, but she forgot to prepare. Missy? Should she mine the internet for animal jokes or wing it? We're gonna wing it. This pack is a little too good at sniffing out the truth. As eyes start to narrow, Missy starts to stutter and forget the few ideas she came up with on the way. And now I can't read the rest. No, he's not paranoid. She cuts the intro short and gets on with the bidding. Hopefully her employer won't notice. So Missy's developed a fear of the dark now. She also didn't get promoted. The pop-up wouldn't have helped, but she probably wouldn't have got promoted anyway. I guess if I had picked the correct option, if I'd gone to the internet and just Googled dog puns, maybe I would have gotten away with it. She had a nightmare about a dog with limbs that stretched around like a human. Hey, I've seen that in this game. It is a horrible, horrible sight. Unfortunately, we have got another one of these creative fogs to deal deal with. It's going to be a bit of a grind. I'm going to have her get leftovers, and then we're going to have to basically have her do a workout, you know, do things that don't involve creativity, which is also going to make it very hard to do this. Now she is afraid because of the dark. But it's also not dark. It's not. You're wrong. Missy, you're wrong. Missy, you're wrong. Don't run away from me, lady. You're wrong. All right, I'm going to have to get another one of those potions, aren't I? She's scared all day. We've got all day fear going on. It's not nighttime. She's wrong. I'm going to get a gym rat because I have to keep having her work out to get rid of her creative fogs, and that will help us. And then I guess observant, because I do like to put that on my Sims. All right, I've got Missy running around like a loon, and she's just discovered that she is active because I am trying to get rid of a creative fog. Missy has stumbled upon an open mic night at a local coffee house. Might be a good chance to brush up on her guitar skills. Should she win over the crowd with a couple of well-loved cover songs or play some original material? We're sticking to covers. Performance gain small. Woo! Excellent. She should get promoted. Now, I think branch selection is at level 5, so we've still got one more level to get through. And depending on what her hours are, if she's working these kind of hours constantly, which she probably will be, let's be real, we may not get promoted till Thursday next week, which is actually, that's a long time, you guys. I've been recording for a while now. All right, Missy has been promoted to opening act. She'll make extra money, she got a bonus, and she got a Rock of Ages retro stereo. Ooh. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, it's doable. This is a problem. She's got level 2, I think. It's doable though. So Missy's at the point now where she can actually refine her comedy routines, which sort of works a little bit like in the freelance career when they reject a picture and you have to edit it. Starts out as poor quality and then you can refine it to make it better. So these are normal quality now. Ooh, Malaysian satay. That sounds really good. I'm really hungry. I've been sitting at my computer for about 4 hours now with the creating of the Sims and all the rest of it. I didn't really factor in, I think, how much extra time that part takes when they don't provide you with a sim. So I think next time I record one of these scenarios, I might do it in like shifts. But it is getting close to dinner time actually as I'm recording this. So I'm very hungry and Malaysian satay sounds amazing. Have a good day, Missy. Enjoy. Good luck. Also, I put out the new stereo, moved the bookshelf, and I added a picture thing. And then I got some photos on the wall. How cute are these two? So I remembered groceries exist. It came with Cottage Living, and you can actually order raw ingredients, right? To be like, these are the things I want to put in my fridge. But if you're a gardener, it's a really reliable way to get a ton of garden plants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order those, and then I'm going to plant everything out. This garden is actually making us a decent amount of money, I have to say. Gardening, painting, some of the base game ways to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. And it's proving true here once again. Oh, it's Megumi. Let's accept the delivery. Why are you feeling flirty, lady? It's because Bran Hecking is there. He is a very attractive man. You're not his type. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but he's also married. Oh, hello. She's following Bran. She's stalking Bran. Bran knows she's stalking him. Goodbye. Thank you. See you later. Oh no, Missy's gained the workaholic lifestyle. She didn't get promoted, but she should get promoted tomorrow if I can get rid of the creative fog. Am I starting to sound like a broken record here? I feel like I am. Devin got promoted again. I had him working from home. I'm going to have him go to work this time, but he got some seasonal summer plants, a sprinkler, and a #1 mum decal. I'm actually just going to sell that. I know it's a picture of a plant, but seriously? All right, I did it. She's got 4 minutes left of the creative fog and she leaves for work in 47 minutes. I got it done. That might mean she's going to get promoted today. I actually think. Now, if I've calculated correctly, this is the end of the scenario because it'll be branch selection. This might be the last time we see you going to work. Have a wonderful time. Comedy hard. One thing I did discover with this mod is that you have to tell her at the end to stop following or she won't do anything. She kind of just stalks the sim around. But I like this. I like this. If I can get groups to go jogging together, that would be fantastic. Yay! We did it! Select a branch for Missy Lachlan. So, the life of a professional comedian isn't all funny business, so practice those impressions and prepare for your best topical jokes. Rewards include the ability to try out new material in front of friends. Milestone complete, and then she's got a fear about wanting a new career. No. She's been promoted to Jokesmith. She will now make an additional 13 per hour. We got the Rom-Com happy ending. A sim made it to the comedian ranch and is currently soulmates with their initial partner. Well, these two are just so cute together. How could I not? Scenario complete. Congratulations. Each one earns satisfaction points. That's a lot of satisfaction points. That's like we buy a money tree and never have to work again. And now she has a fear of a dead-end job. I'm probably just going to buy the potion because I'm not probably going to play much more of these sims. This was a very different scenario than the other ones I've done because the other two are very direction giving. Stuck in Their Shadow was direction giving but in a story way. The one with Farah was direction giving but in a here's how you play the game way. This one, because it's not in the beginner section, I guess, assumes that I understand how the game works. And I kind of appreciate that because obviously I've got, to my embarrassment, I actually looked today, I have more than 3,000 hours in The Sims 4, which is terrifying. Between stuff I've recorded for the channel, off screenplay, setting up things like the medieval save, all of that is very time consuming. So, I love that she's decided to pee at the exact moment when I wanted to talk to you guys. So I'm going to end this video here. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you have any suggestions for scenarios that you think I should try, let me know. Just drop a comment. And I will wrap this one up here. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.